how to cut. Cutting is basically bulking but reversed. You don't eat more calories than you burn, but less. That is called a calorie deficit. Now, if you want to maintain your physique after a bulk, keep the protein high, 1 gram per body weight per weight. Then lower carbs, fat, but also sometimes you can lower protein, but still keep 1 gram per body weight. If you had more, then lower it. If you have exactly 1 gram per body weight, don't lower it. Adjust your diet, because you're gonna need the protein, because you do not want muscle protein breakdown. Cause muscle protein breakdown by not eating enough protein. Now, should you do cardio? Yeah, I mean it's very useful. But don't overdo it. I mean the Stairmasters, those are if you would like do step ups. No, it's one of the worst things that you could do for leg gains, because it's basically just step ups, but like extremely high reps and not even going to failure. So yeah, cardio like walking, maybe running, cycling. What else is this? Well, I think that these 3 options are the best. Now the steps are very useful, but you need to realize that even if you don't do your steps, you still burn your calories, because your body needs fuel, and the fuel is basically the storage fuel. It's basically the fat and the muscle, but the fat. Okay, if you eat enough protein, the muscle is gonna maintain or slightly break down, but not too much if you keep the protein high. But the body is gonna use fat as the main source of energy, so you will burn the fat off, and you burn the fat off not by doing cardio and not by moving, but you burn calories by just living. I mean, everyone burns calories just by existing, and walking can help with that, to burn more calories and the cardio. And if you do a calorie deficit, that is even that is the main thing, because your body is not gonna get the fuel that it needs, so it needs to grab from the storage fuel and use it. So that is the fat. And yeah, so cardio useful, deficit is the main thing, keep the protein high, exercise still, I mean weightlift, why would you not? If you wouldn't exercise, your muscle will disappear, because your body doesn't need them anymore if you don't lift weights. What is the logic of that? Yeah, so that is basically it. Did I forget something? I don't think so. Yeah, it's easy, it's not that hard, and you should slow walk. Oh no, it's slow cut. Do a slow cut, because if you do a mini cut, I did one of them, I keep protein high, but my muscles disappeared. I mean, if you are one of those lucky people who can mini cut and not lose an inch of your arm, then by any means do it, because you have a really big advantage. But if you are like me, that basically cannot maintain muscle in a mini cut, then you should do a slow cut. Slow cut, what I mean by slow cut, 200 calorie deficit, 200 is probably a good one. 200 to 250, around those numbers. So yeah, don't cut too much. If you are not going into I don't know, a pro bodybuilding show, that 12 to like 14% body fat is enough for the beach physique, you know. There is no need to you to cut down to 4% of body fat. It's unhealthy. Your testosterone will go down, and I mean, if you're again like lucky in your genetics and you can like stay at 6% or 8% of body fat without even trying, you're a lucky one. And you're like, if your testosterone doesn't go down, you're a lucky one. Like, yeah, you're a lucky one, man. One man. You know. Anyway, so yeah, it's not that hard. It depends on you, how you what's the word? How you are able to stick to the diet and exercising. So it depends like 90% of you on you. Anyway, that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, everything. I'd like to know your opinion. And keep pushing.